So actually, a few minutes ago, you have said that British accent we should learn to or we should follow the British accent. But I wanna share with my problem. When I listen to the American accent, then I understand 80%. But when I listen to the British accent, then I don't understand 80%. Already I understand 30% or 35%, etc. But actually, it's a very complex for me. I am not able to separate which is the British accent, which is the American accent. So how will I separate and how will I follow the British accent, or how will I learn easily the British accent? Some people always said that, or some teacher always say that you have to follow the, or you should follow the 44 IPS sound. But actually, I don't understand the IPS sound. What is the IPS sound? I don't know.
Okay, that's a great question, a very good question. We prefer British pronunciation to American ones because British pronunciation is widely acceptable, and also it else and different kind of British learning organization will accept only the British pronunciation. It will add an extra feature to your IELTS examination. So if you want to go to abroad, Canada or US or UK. So that's why I prefer British pronunciation, and it's also very sweet to hear. And also, I feel confident during speaking or presenting the lesson. And here, in my background, is an English school, and it is an international English school that's called English version or English medium school. So I'm working in English medium school. So here, British pronunciation is what acceptable. Okay, but American one, I am not confident with American one. So there's a lot of difference between the pronunciation between the American and British. So when you have a habit of listening a different kind of sound, particularly American and British, then you will identify and you will know that there's a difference between them, like the big difference between pronunciation of T sound. Okay, like the British say T, like beautiful. Okay, and
Good.
American pronounce beautiful, like
Good.
d sound. Okay, here's the
Yeah.
big difference between American and between British. Okay, and a lot of another pronunciation difference between British and American between R pronunciation. British, they don't pronounce the R sound. Okay, they pronounce R, but in some cases they pronounce R when the R will come at the beginning of the sound. Okay, beginning of a word like random, but they even don't pronounce the R perfect way. Okay, it's very little. Okay, slightly, but American pronounce the R like a robot. Okay,
Okay.
better. So I
Better.
think that is a robotic. It is not so natural, but British pronounce R very smooth way, like random.
Really.
Okay,
Um,
brand, but they pronounce R
um,
when the R will come after the consonant. Okay, there will be a consonant before R, then the R will be pronounced like bread, driver, and
right.
the consonant will be pronounced with an extra U sound. Okay, like from, not from, not from, driver, not driver. Okay, got it? So here there's a lot of difference. And also, you don't know the pronunciation of British when because there is a lot of rules, not only RPX and only IPA. IPA is only like A, B, C, and D. Okay, it's a very basic sound, but there are a lot of different kind of pronunciation grammar to learn. For example, you can pronounce like the accent like confidence, not confidence. When after N sound, there will be F sound, then the F will convert into M. Okay, so that's why they pronounce confidently. Do you speak English confidently or with confidence? Confidence, not confidence. Okay, not N, it will be M sound. Okay, that's great.
Okay.
So another example, conference. So here we are hosting a Zoom conference and a Zoom meeting to practice English to improve ourselves. So is pronunciation, the word will be pronounced in according to British rule, conference, not conference. N will be pronounced like M, sound. The sound will be sound like confidence and conference. Okay, and there are a lot of grammar here. When there will be B sound after N sound, then the N sound will be like sound like Barcelona. I live in Barcelona. I live in Barcelona. It was like that, but now it will be I live in Barcelona. I live in Barcelona. And R will not be pronounced because most of the cases after vowel sound, the R will be silent in British. Okay, so they will pronounce like I live in Barcelona. So if you understand their pronunciation rules and according to that you pronounce and listen, then you will find that there is a lot of magics here, and it's really it will be appreciated to you, and you will accept their sound, and you it will feel like sweet. Okay, it will be sweet to hear, and you will understand their BBC program. Okay, so they will say, "Welcome to our advanced English learning course." So I'm giving my voice in my online course ad like this, like a British television presenter, like a British host, like this. Welcome to our advanced English learning course. I'm eager to speak English fluently and confidently with people around the world, so it will add an extra feature. So you know that I'm not speaking so fast, but I'm using my working memory, using my cognitive load in different kind of direction, like pronunciation and pronunciation grammar, and at a time the basic sentence grammar. Okay, so that's why sometimes I'm speaking so solo, but I can speak so fast. Okay, but beside your speaking fast, you have to focus on your grammar and on your pronunciation. Okay, so there's then your pronunciation will be acceptable, and the very many job offers and different kind of job like working with international schools. Okay, like this kind of schools here, this one, English medium schools. Okay, then well-paid job you will find. Okay, and people will offer you well-paid job like me. So in 1 year, I get a lot of well-paid job offer in Bangladesh.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that you got your answer. So what's your opinion after the discussion?
Obviously, your whole discussion was really very crucial for me. Actually, I didn't listen before. So
Yeah,
you are very good, and maybe your teaching technique is really so high, and your knowledge is really very high. And if
thank
any
you so much.
student just listen to carefully you, and he will understand easily. Okay.
Okay,
So
because
and that,
I'm in this field for a long time, almost for 5 years, or 6 years. Okay,
okay.
when I got into this with British pronunciation, the RP accent, with BBC and BBC program and BBC radio program and different kinds of RP accent grammar, then I got amazed. But before that, I was thinking that the only speaking so fluent, and so that's the reason, and that's the uh, success in building our career. But actually, that not.
That's it.